growing families' transportation needs can't easily outpace the budget. Nick Markosian says even if you have a credit score that's dipped, a new car may not be out of reach. Nick, good to have you.
Thank you.
Let's start with the question. What is the credit score range that you can work with? The families out there, couples are wondering.
Well, our programs start where we don't really care about your credit. All we're concerned about is whether or not you have the ability to make a car payment. And so credit score is just not a factor in a lot of our programs.
So you're looking forward, not necessarily in the rearview mirror.
Exactly.
There are some myths out there. Let me state some comments that perceptions people might have, and you punch home the truth for me. Myth being you will pay over 20% interest without that great credit score to back you up.
A lot of people believe that you have to pay over 20%. I mean, 20% is crazy, isn't it?
It's a lot.
And a lot of people think that because they've had some credit problems, and you know, the recession had a huge impact on a lot of people. A lot of things like medical bills, student loans. The banks are starting to realize that because you might have had some problems in those areas does not mean that you're a bad customer and doesn't mean that you're not going to make your car payments. And 20% interest is just a crazy interest rate to pay. Most of your payment is going towards that interest rate. And so there's a lot of banks, Wells Fargo, Capital One, credit unions, America First, Cyprus. They'll look at credit blemishes and they will still approve you for a car loan at much, much less than 20% interest.
What about vehicle options? I think there's a perception out there that I'm going to be really limited as to the type of car I can afford.
Yeah, a lot of customers believe that they can only go to one of those buy here, pay here kind of places that won't look at your credit at all to get into a car, and that's absolutely not the case. Majority of the cars that we sell are 2012 and newer vehicles, and we specialize in helping folks that have had some credit problems in the past.
What sort of a down payment do you need then to come to the table with?
Well, lately we've been able to get folks approved for as little as $99 down.
Wow.
Yeah, down payment helps. It's good to cover sales tax, license. You don't want to be upside down in your car, but 99 bucks down, we can get you into a car.
And you say a good place to start is your website. You can shop around and see what's available.
Yep, go to markdownauto.com. We have tons and tons of beautiful cars on that website. A lot of information, and you can also fill out a credit application online. You can do it all online, or you can give us a call. Either way.
And now's a good time to maybe look into this.
Now is a great time. Tax time is coming. A lot of folks are getting a lot of money back. In fact, we have a program where we can put your tax money in your pocket right now, and you can use a portion of that towards your down payment. And then also, we're kind of coming off the slowest time of the year for the car business. Prices were really low, and that's when I like to buy a lot of cars.
There you go.
And
awesome.
So, yeah, supply and demand. Let's take advantage of it.
All right, Nick, thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
We'll link you over to their website from our website. As always, go to studio5.ksl.com, and that does it for us this week on Studio 5. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great weekend.